Welcome to another episode of Matt Hacks. My name is Matt Ackerson, founder of AutoGrow.co, and today I'm going to teach you how to create your own read later widget, which you can embed on your website and your key landing pages to increase the number of email subscribers that you collect. All right, so let's jump right into it. All right, let's do this. So here's the tutorial on how to collect more emails with the read later widget. All right. Once again, quick recap. The problem that we're trying to solve is giving you a new way to collect emails that really not a lot of people are doing. And it's very simple that you're able to do it with any blog post, any landing page that you feel is relevant that's getting traffic. And it's just going to get you incrementally more subscribers. As I explained in the last video, over 5% of the 20,000 people that have opted in to our email list to date came from these read later widgets. And not only that, but I haven't been consistent about putting them on every blog post. So if I had been, we could have collected, it probably would have made up closer to 10, 15, maybe even 20% of our email list. All right. Plus, it's a nice value add for your subscribers, for would-be subscribers, because not everyone has the time to read your content right off the bat. And this gives them an option to go ahead and consume it later and come back to it, and an opportunity for you to better engage with them, and build a relationship over time, because you'll be nurturing them as an email subscriber. All right. So this is what the read later widget looks like. And let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how to make your own. So in the previous video, there are really three parts or three tools that you need to make this work. And I'm going to walk you through each of them right now. The first tool is Wufoo. This is what we use to actually create the form. The second is Zapier. Zapier is what we use to take the data that's going to be put into your form, the email addresses, whenever someone enters their email address. And then Zapier is going to detect that and then send it on over to your email marketing tool, ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft, MailChimp, whatever tool that you have, Zapier will work with it. And there's other ways that you can do this. There's actually a built-in way that you can do this with Wufoo, but I think that Zapier is really your best bet, and it's a super valuable tool for other purposes, probably for other things that I'm going to show you as we continue with this video series. Finally, the last part is putting in place a simple WordPress plugin that allows you to embed the form directly onto your blog posts and pages within WordPress. All right. And once again, the benefit, as you can see here, we had this blog post from, this is just one example from a couple of years ago, and organic traffic to it went up significantly as traffic to the rest of the site grew in general. And we've collected over 500 email subscribers using it to date, with 1.2% of people who actually hit the page opting into this widget by itself. And that on top of people opting into our pop-up and newsletter and other opt-in opportunities on the page, it really adds up over time. So the first step is you're going to log in to your Wufoo account, all right? And you're going to click on this new form button in the top right corner. And it's going to show you kind of a basic, default form. I'll actually go ahead and create a new one right now. So grab a copy of this article to read later. I'll call it 2 since I already created a second one in preparation for this. Delete that extra text, don't really need it. And you can click and drag, whatever makes you happy, on the form field that says email. And for good measure, we'll be really clear with the call to action. Enter your email below. All right. And then we're going to go over to form settings. And we're going to check off this option. So you can put in some text if you want that you can show to subscribers after they opt in. For example, great, we've emailed a copy of the article to you along with a link. All right. And then to actually send them that email when they do opt in, click on this option, send confirmation email to a user. So this is what's going to send them a copy of the article itself. So select the field from your form that we named enter your email below. You can set a reply to field, for example, your email address would go in there, all right? And then click on customize confirmation email. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to select, so what I used to do is I would actually select, just kind of copy and paste, select the text from the page if you want to be kind of real quick and easy and give the most basic benefit. Let's click back on that. And then you're just going to paste it right into this message right here. So text goes here. I used to put, for example, the title, then I put, link back to article, and I put the link, and then I put the text for the article right there. This way people can come back to the site to read it if they want in full. They can actually read it within their email browser if they're on the train going somewhere, all right? And you can include the company or your brand name in there as well. Now, once we have the widget all set up, you want to click Save. And if you want to test it out, go ahead and click on View Form. I'll actually enter email address in there, test@pedovera.com, submit. Cool, so now that's going to be in there. Now we're moving over to Zapier. Now you have your Zapier account at this point, and you're going to log in, and it brings you to your dashboard, and you're going to click on Make a Zap. So that's what we call these little automations that Zapier allows you to make, where you say, if something happens, then do this over here. So what we want to happen is when someone enters their email address into the Wufoo form, we want to send that email address over to our email marketing account. So I already have my accounts linked up to this, including Wufoo and our Active Campaign account. That's our email marketing tool. So I'm going to search for Wufoo for the if condition. So if there's a new entry, save and continue. Make sure the right one is selected in case you have multiple accounts. Choose a form. Come on, stop being slow. Wake up. There we go. All right. Okay. Back to setup. See that drop down again. So it takes a second. It's actually making a little call over to the Wufoo server to grab that data. Speaking of grabbing, we're going to search for the word grab. Grab a copy of this article for later. We're going to click that one. That's the form that we made. Go ahead and click continue. I mean, if I had saved the other form, which was a copy of the one I made in preparation for this video, it would say grab a copy of this article to read later too, right? So it's going to look for some existing data. So we're going to make sure, so we're going to view the entry which I entered, which was test@pedovera.com. Looks good. Let's keep moving. Click continue. And now we're going to link it up with the other app, which is our email marketing app, Active Campaign. And we want it to create or update a contact. Don't worry about the update part. Basically, that just means that if the contact is already in your email marketing tools database, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to, add them a second time, meaning it's not going to do anything. All right, make sure you select your account in case you have multiple accounts like I do. And for the email list, what email list do you want the contact to go into? I'm just going to select blog newsletter, email address. So if you know anything about computers and coding or anything like that, you know that the way computers work is they work off of variables. So think of it like this in terms of your Wufoo form. You're selecting the field variable that has the data for the email address. In this case, enter your email, right? And we can see the test data right in there. It says test@pedovera.com, so select that. That means that what we are sending to Active Campaign, where it says email address here, is going to be the data from the Wufoo single field form, and that form field's name is enter your email, right? When you're ready, click continue. That's the bare minimum that we need to insert there, and there's really no other data that we can insert since it's a single field form. Click send test to active campaign. I'm just going to actually skip that, but you should actually test that out when you're doing this yourself. And when you're done, click on finish. Give your Zap a name, for example, sending, opt-in widget, for blog article about XYZ. Select your folder if you want to keep it organized, since you can create multiple Zaps in different folders. Maybe in our case, we'd select marketing, and then make sure you turn it on. Now for the final step. All right. So we've created the form. We're sending the data into our email marketing account so that it's there whenever we want to send automations or newsletters. Now the next step and final step is we want to embed this form directly onto our blog post. All right. So how do we do that? Well, you go back to the main dashboard on your Wufoo account, and you hover over Share, and you click on Embed Form. Scroll down and select the tab that says Embed on WordPress. And you're just going to copy this code, and we're going to paste this into the WordPress editor. All right. Now I've already done this, so I'll just kind of show you what it looks like. And by the way, if you haven't already installed the WordPress plugin, it takes 2 seconds. All you need to do is search for it in the directory. So you go to your plugins tab on WordPress. You can click on Add New. All right, and then you just search for Wufoo shortcode plugin, and that's going to bring you right to it. All right. Now, as this editor continues to load, there we go. And I'm going to scroll on down, and we can see that it's already embedded. And what this means is whenever the page is loaded, so it may look like code to you here in the editor, but when you preview it, it's going to look just as it did with the form actually embedded on the page, all right? So that is it. That's how it works. So for the one action, I want you to follow along with this video, rewind it if you have to, and go ahead and create your first read later widget. Market the hell out of that article, get lots of traffic to it if it's not already receiving traffic, and get more email subscribers. So follow along, take action, do what I taught you to do in this video. And if you're ready to take it to the next level, never miss another Matt Hack video or a special offer for our premium courses that we have. Subscribe on YouTube. And if you're on the AutoGrow website, you can click on the opt-in link directly below this video as well. So tune in next time when I teach you our one of our top opt-in opportunities that we have on our website. And it's something that I think that's a little controversial. Not everyone uses it, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we do to implement it and how it's been working for us and how it's added literally thousands and thousands of subscribers to our email list. So tune in next time, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Keep hustling, stay focused, peace.